Hi everyone, today PhoneArena is taking a look at the Motorola DROID RAZR MAXX. It's pretty much a similar phone to the standard Motorola DROID RAZR here, which is on the right. A real only difference between them is the battery. The DROID RAZR MAXX has a 3300 milliamp battery, while the standard DROID RAZR is a 1780 milliamp battery. So pretty much what this does is it increases the thickness slightly here. As you can see, the DROID RAZR MAXX on the left is a little bit thicker, not by much though. The standard DROID RAZR comes in at 0.28 inches thick, while the DROID RAZR MAXX is 0.35. So it's a little bit of a difference there in size and about 0.62 ounces heavier. But still, you're getting more than twice the battery capacity. Also, what it does is it kind of slims out the camera hump on the back. As you can see, the DROID RAZR has a pretty prevalent camera hump here, where the DROID RAZR MAXX is more streamlined. Also, what this does is it allows the phone to be a little easier to handle. The standard DROID RAZR, since it's so thin, your fingers pretty much are only hitting on the edges here of the phone, while the DROID RAZR MAXX, since it's a little thicker, it actually gives your hand a little bit more surface area to come in contact with, and does make it a little bit easier to hold. But other than that, design wise, as you can see, the front of the device is identical. If you saw both of them sitting there next to each other, they'd be pretty hard to distinguish. Actuality, if you look at the speaker up on the top with the Motorola Signia, you can see the DROID RAZR MAXX is more of a grayish brown, where the standard DROID RAZR is more of a silver. So that's really the only difference on the front. But other than that, both of them pretty much look identical, have the same 4.3 inch Super AMOLED QHD display on their buttons on the bottom, same cut design beveled on there, the Kevlar casing on the back. Also, DROID RAZR MAXX software-wise is still the same as the regular DROID RAZR. It's running an Android 2.3.4, which also has the Moto Blur interface layered over top of it. So hopefully this phone will be getting an ice cream sandwich the first part of this year. But other than that, right now it's still running on Android Gingerbread with the Moto Blur interface. When it comes to the battery life, the Motorola DROID RAZR MAXX is really quite interesting. Total talk time that we're able to get on the device is 17 hours on a full charge. Motorola claims that it's 21 and a half, so it's about 4 hours shy of what Motorola says it should get. We did run it several times, and each time we were right around 17 hours of continuous talk time. Like we said, that's on a fully charged battery. Still in all, that does better than the regular DROID RAZR, which is only able to get about 10 hours of talk time. That's because it has a 1780 milliamp battery in it. And on the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, even though it has a 1840 milliamp battery, talk time on it is not that great at only about 6 hours. So definitely between 6 hours on the Samsung Galaxy Nexus and 10 hours on the standard Motorola DROID RAZR. The 17 hours we were able to get on the DROID RAZR MAXX is pretty impressive on a device that's still decently thin. As you can see, even next to the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, it's almost the same dimensions there on the depth. So pretty impressed here with the battery life. Not only does it increase your talk time, but for like just regular standard usage, mixed usage on a full battery, we're able to take about 3 days of usage on here without a charge. Both the Galaxy Nexus and the standard DROID RAZR was only about to get a full days of mixed usage and would have to be charged each night. Like we said, the DROID RAZR MAXX was able to do about 3 days before charge. So pretty impressed here with the battery life on the device. We just wish that it would have come out about 3 months ago when the Droid RAZR hit the shelves. Currently, Verizon is selling the Motorola DROID RAZR MAXX for $299 with a 2-year customer agreement. That used to be the same price that the regular Droid RAZR was, which is now down to $249. So there's a $50 difference right now between these two devices. We feel that if you're a power user and talking on the phone a lot, or using a lot of email, web, and apps, you really should go with the Droid RAZR MAXX between them, because it's really going to provide a much better experience, because you're not going to be charging your battery constantly. So if you want to find out more information about the Motorola DROID RAZR MAXX, be sure to visit our website at PhoneArena.com.